What is up, everybody? This is Charisma. In this video, we're going to talk about, is Roblox Rivals pay to win? And I'm going to give you my honest opinion if it's pay to win or not. So without further ado, please hit that like, subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel. Please watch my videos. I have a Discord server. Join through the link in the description. Enough of me advertising, and let's get into it. So essentially, what we're going to define as pay to win is like basically spending a good amount of Robux that most people don't necessarily do because it's expensive for particular items to gain an advantage in set games. Basically, we look at like the minigun. It's 450 keys. That's a lot of keys. If we go over here, if we go to shop and we go to keys, let's see, 450. So 450 keys right here plus 450 keys. It's like 2,200. So you got to pay a good amount of money just to get to like the most expensive like weapons. But do they offer a super competitive advantage? Because you can pay a lot for them, but if they don't offer you like a high advantage when it comes to a competitive sense, then it's not pay to win. So we're going to look at these weapons and such, and I'm going to give you my honest answer right now. And my answer is, for the most part, like 95%, I'm going to say this game is not pay to win. It's not. It's not. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to use logic. When it comes to this game, there's lots of weapons and such you can use, and definitely the ones that are yellow. Those are the ones that people would probably say as soon as you pull out a minigun, pay to win, he's so rich, pay to win. You know, I'm sure you guys have heard it. I've heard it multiple times. People comment pay to win. And for the most part, most of these gold ones, these gold weapons, are not pay to win. They're not. The flamethrower is not good. It's not good. For it being like a 400 key weapon, it is not good. It runs out of gas easily. It's not good. You have to press up on people. Depending on the map, they're going to just melt you down. The grenade launcher, you got to get in certain positions, and it has like an arc. It's really not good. That's like 425 keys. Not pay to win. The minigun, I've used it multiple times. It's not good. It's not good for it being the most expensive item. Now, there are a few caveats here. The paintball gun, it's pretty good. It did get nerfed, but for it being like 300 keys, this is one of the few ones it would actually be worth it to buy that could give you a potential advantage in games. Each game's different. Obviously, not the same gun's going to work for every single game. You're going to meet different players. You're going to play on different maps. There's different variables and such. But all in all, the flamethrower, grenade launcher, minigun are not pay to win. They're not. They're just not good. Now, the paintball gun is kind of. It's really nice. It's really strong. And same for like the exo gun. The exo gun's really strong. It does like 25 per hit or something like that. And it reloads super quickly. It's just a nice weapon. And I forget how many keys, but it's definitely more on the more expensive side. You can argue it's pay to win, but I want to give you another perspective that there's plenty of other guns you can use in this game that are not pay to win. And we're going to talk about it right now. The first one is the assault rifle. You know how many times I've got melted down by an assault rifle? So much. The assault rifle is just pretty decent, pretty good. Like I'm putting it in probably in a B+ to A area of a weapon. It's pretty good, and especially if you have a phone and you have that aim assist, like it just melts. And even when I use it on PC, like I just melt people with it. It's really good. The burst rifle, you can argue that's better than the assault rifle. Sometimes when I'm playing like Crossroads map, I just get beamed, just decked with the burst, and it can just annihilate. I mean, it's like one of my most played weapons. I have almost 100,000 dealt to it, almost 8 hours of gameplay with it. It's such a good one. And the thing is, they're grays. They're grays, meaning they don't cost that much. Meaning you can play the game, and you can just play the game, type in codes, get keys, and boom, you can get these weapons. The assault rifle and the burst rifle, boom. The RPG is pretty decent. Depending on which maps and stuff, the RPG can be freaking annoying to go against. I'm just letting you know that. Shotgun, it can work. I don't see it used as much as the other ones, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. But like the sniper, one of the most annoying freaking OP guns in the game. And it's not that expensive. I don't know how much it costs, but it's a gray. It doesn't cost that much. This thing is so aggravating. I'd rather go against people with a whole team of miniguns or grenade launchers or flamethrowers than teams on shooting range with snipers. If you get a good sniper in the latest update, if I come over here, the latest update, if we scroll down, sniper head hitbox increased from 75% to 87.5. I don't know why they did that. That was a dumb freaking decision. The snipers already before this update was annoying to deal to go against. Now that they upgraded that, it's just even more annoying when you have super good people that just can aim really well. I really think they should nerf the sniper. I really think they should. They should put like either 3 bullets in the clip, or I don't know, make the damage lower. Do like 60 or something, or just maybe not an instant headshot. I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas. But the sniper is just really annoying. And what the point of this video is, you're gonna someone that's really good at the sniper is gonna do far more damage than someone with a minigun, a grenade launcher, a paintball gun, for the most part, flamethrower. It's just one of the most annoying weapons. And you get to hear the exogun and slingshot. This is where I kind of say it's pay to win, because like the slingshot compared to like the flare gun, the slingshot's gonna do way better. Same for the exogun. Compared to the handgun and revolver, the slingshot's gonna do better. The only one that's gonna do probably on par, if not better, is the Uzi. And guess what? It's a great weapon. You can get that pretty quickly. The Uzi is a phenomenal weapon. It's one of the few ones I would put in the S tier list. I have 14 hours of gameplay with this one. Just so many kills with it, and this is even after it was nerfed. It used to have like 32 bullets per clip and such. The Uzi is an S tier. Same for the burst rifle. I'm going to put that in the S tier, and guess what? They're not the yellow ones. I wouldn't even put a paintball gun in the S tier. I'd put that in the A tier. And so yeah. And then we go to chainsaw, katana, boom, boom. The only one that's like probably really expensive is the trowel. And guess what? Yeah, you can throw walls and such, but no, it's not a pay-to-win weapon. This is not a pay-to-win weapon. I barely see people use this. Maybe it is because it's expensive, but it's not going to give you a super competitive advantage. Guess what? The scythe with mobility, chainsaw for mobility, katana for blocking, even people with using fist, you can argue is better than using the trowel. And then we get to utility. And the one that you can argue that is like really a pay-to-win is the med kit here. I will give you that. The med kit is really nice. It's a game changer. It's more on the expensive side, and it's very well worth it. In a lot of scenarios, it is better than any item here. But if we go beyond the med kit, you got the Molotov, really good. Grenade, really good, depending on map, like arena and such. Flashbang, I've been seeing people use a lot of flashbangs a lot more now. Those are decent. And then the subspace trip mine, yeah, that's pay to win. But not a lot of people use it. I like to use it for fun, to like go up in the air and such. But again, I won't even say that's a pay to win. So yeah, all in all, if we look at this whole list, if you had the assault rifle, the burst, RPG, sniper, where is that? Uzi, chainsaw, katana, scythe, and then I'm gonna just say for here, Molotov or grenade. Those are all not pay-to-win weapons, and they do solid. They will do you pretty well. They will do you pretty good. And there might be a couple matches where you might need the exogun or the slingshot on someone. Someone might have the katana. You pull out the slingshot, and guess what? That's going to give you an advantage because they're not going to deflect the freaking they're not going to deflect these balls. So yeah, there is some scenarios where like the slingshot or like the exogun is slightly more pay to win. But all in all, in the grand scheme of things, most of the time, you can use these gray weapons that I talked about here, and you're going to do really good. Really good. I've never been like, man, someone with a minigun, someone with a grenade launcher, someone with a flamethrower, they really tick me off, dude. But I've seen so many times with a sniper, with a burst rifle, with the assault rifle, with an Uzi, and then like the katana. Those annoying. Molotov, they buffed them. Those annoying. So yeah. So if people want to say that this game is like really absolute, like pay to win, I'm gonna disagree for the most part. There are a couple caveats that, like the exogun and slingshot, where it can like come in with an advantage, or like the med kit. The med kit is probably this is the most pay to win. This is probably the most pay to win is the med kit, because the med kit gives you 75 health. It's really nice. It can come in clutch. This is the one where if one team had all med kits, another team had like no med kits, and like, yeah, I would say this is your most pay to win. But other than that, there are plenty of items, plenty of guns that you can use that are cheap. So I don't want to hear when people just keep complaining that this game is pay to win. And granted, you can say, Well, Charisma, you have all the weapons. And yeah, but if I didn't have the weapons, I could use the assault rifle, I can use the burst, and I can use the sniper. You know why? Because most of the time I use that to begin with. I don't use this that much. I don't use these that much. Barely have any playtime with that. Barely any playtime with that. Barely any playtime with that. I have a little bit with that one. My exo gun is more so with that. And then, like, the med kit. But, like, these other weapons and such, on a average basis, I'm going to use this one, a lot more. Sniper, Uzi. I'm going to use that way more than some of these, most of these yellow ones. So, yeah. If you're discouraged and you're like, man, I need to pay Robux to try to like be really good and such, you don't need that. Don't need that. Get better at like playing the game. Get better at practicing. Play with these, and guess what? You're gonna dominate. You're gonna do well. The more you practice and use these guns, work on your aim, work on IQ, spatial awareness, seeing where people are and such. That kind of such. That's what's gonna get you better. Not complaining, not buying these pay to win, these so-called pay to win. And yeah, so I played against so many people that don't use these pay to wins that just will stomp me. They're just really good with their aim, and that's just how it is. So without further ado, I hope you guys like this video, and let me know. Maybe you guys disagree with me, and if you guys do, feel free to comment down. I will peacefully disagree with you, but yeah, feel free to comment down, and you all have a good one.